Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to be doing a Bible study exactly. You see, a few days ago I had ordered this whiteboard because I felt like it'd be fun to use, and it just so happens that last night I got a vision from God in which I have never had. So it was very cool, and I'm going to explain it today while using the whiteboard. So here we go. All right, hello, and welcome to my whiteboard. It just came in today, and I am very excited to use it. So let me tell you about my vision from God. It's a very, very cool experience. So basically, what happened was it was last night around 1 a.m, and I was reading my Bible. Well, I was praying first, and then I asked God, I was like, hey, show me something that you want me to see and read. And then I opened up the Bible, and it took me to this page about Elijah getting taken up to heaven. And also on that same page, it talked about God's judgment day. And as soon as I read both of those things, God took me into a vision, and it was like this movie playing in my head. It was really cool. I've never had anything like that happen. And so my eyes were open, but it's like they were closed, and I was watching a movie through my eyes. And what I saw was this. Okay, let's see. So here is heaven, right? And here is this balloon, okay? And God showed me this balloon falling down to earth. And he said, this balloon represents time, the time that is left in which until I return for the rapture. And I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. And as soon as he showed me that, he took me he showed me this bear with really sharp teeth that turned into this monster. And he said, this is the Antichrist. And it was locked in a cage in this dark place. And right outside of this cage was a man. It's a good looking monster. Anyways, so outside of this cage was a man, right? And this man was a guard. He was guarding the beast. And the man decided, and God said, this man represents the church. And this man then left. And whenever he left, the beast escaped and took over the world, right? Yeah, he took over the world, and it all went up in fire, and it was terrible. It was a bunch of fire, destruction. I was like, oh wow, God, this is really interesting. And then he took me back to the balloon, and he showed me that the balloon was spiraling down, and it was really close to earth. And God said, there's no more time, the rapture's here. He said, prepare, because I am coming. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy. So what God said basically is, this balloon represents time, and whenever it touches the earth's ground, the time is up, and the rapture will be here. And also, he said that this balloon can get picked up by the wind and get lifted up. When it looks like it's close to the ground, it can get swept up by the wind and taken up over here. So when it looks like maybe the rapture is about to come, sometimes it'll get taken by the wind, and it's not actually time for God to come back. But he said, it is time, and the balloon is spiraling down, and it's about to touch the ground. He said, I just dropped my marker, and right before the vision ended, the balloon was right here, and it was spiraling down, and it was so close to earth And he was like, prepare and prepare the world. It's like, tell as many people as you can. So this is me telling as much people as I can, because I don't know what's about to happen, but I do know that the Lord is coming back. And once this vision ended, I asked the Lord, I was like, hey, can you give me some confirmation that this is from you? And I'm not even joking. The pages in the Bible began to flip. It took me to this page, and he directed my eyes towards this word. And that word was prophet. If you don't know what a prophet is someone who sees or hears things from God and shares it with the world. In which he showed me a vision, and I'm sharing it with the world. So he's telling me I'm a prophet, basically. And maybe that's what he's going to use me as, which is really cool. And so then I went to sleep, and I woke up this morning. And this morning I was praying really hard before I read. And I said, God, show me what you want me to see. I'm not even joking. I opened the Bible, and the very first page that I opened to is the same exact page, and he directs my eyes to the same exact word, prophet. And so I was like, all right, this is clearly what you want me to think about and what you want me to teach about. So I don't know if he's going to use me as a prophet or what, but I'm very excited, and I hope he does. Yeah, this was my vision. So a little summary. The balloon represents time. There's no more time. The balloon is at the earth and it's about to hit the ground. We don't know when, but we know it's soon, very soon. And the beast represents the Antichrist. The guard represents the church. Whenever the church is taken away in the rapture and it leaves, in which the Bible says there's a man that's holding the Antichrist, and once he leaves, the Antichrist will reveal himself. And so whenever the church leaves, the beast will reveal himself and take over the world. So once the rapture happens, the Antichrist will reveal himself and take over the world, which is very pre-tribulation. So that is what I believe now. I wasn't very sure before, but now I'm quite certain because it's what God told me. So take what you have of this information and use it to the best of your ability. Thank y'all. Have a good night. Peace.